Going on YouTube, it's your boy Cameron, back at it again with another video. And today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's probably going to be the longest video I've ever made. And sorry for not getting this up yesterday. I really want to make it perfect. So, that all being said, these are my thoughts on the new Call of Duty. I've been holding off on making this video for a while. I really wanted to compile my thoughts because my opinion on this is pretty polarizing. You know, like, I have never really felt this way about a game. So, I'm about to tell you guys how I exactly feel about it. Guys, here are my thoughts on the new Modern Warfare. As of right now, it is an average game. Honestly, as of right now. I know you guys are expecting me to praise it and jerk off to it like all the other fucking YouTubers are doing, but that's not me. I honestly think this game is very, very average at the moment. It has a heap of problems, but a heap of things I love, and I'm right in the middle. I give it a 6 out of 10 right now. I know it's going to get better down the line. It just came out, and it's vastly different from last year's Call of Duty and any Call of Duty we've seen in the last couple of years. And I really applaud them for that. I think the customization is great. I think some of the new the weapon mechanics are fantastic. The creative class system is awesome. The graphics and the new engine are fantastic. I love the realism of it. The peeking is great. The mounting is great. All that core game mechanic stuff is fantastic. But there are just some other, small changes that I think need to be made that are very game-breaking. For example, the spawns are fucking horrendous, especially in Domination. The camping is awful, and the maps suck ass. The M4A1 is really overpowered. It needs a nerf. Claymores are really annoying. I think they should tone that down a little bit. They shouldn't have made it you unlock it immediately, because that's just going to make more campers, because people who aren't good at the game are just going to camp. All right, whatever fix, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So that's what new players are going to build a habit of camping, because they have a Claymore to watch their back. So Claymore should have been unlocked a little bit later down the line instead of right from the jump. Like I said, the M4A1 is a problem. I heard there's a problem with Xbox servers, but I play on PlayStation, so I don't know that. I think crossplay is fantastic. I think that's the future of gaming, and I think people should just be allowed to play if they're online anyways. So I agree with crossplay, and those are my issues with it. We're gonna dive way deeper into that in this video. This video is gonna be a doozy, man. So sit back, put your headphones in, and get ready for this. Alright, now we're going to be talking about the base game modes, and the base game modes are, your Domination, your TDM, your free-for-all, your headquarters, your stuff like that. Your base game modes, your search and destroy, that good stuff. I think the standouts from here are TDM, search and destroy, and free-for-all. I think search and destroy is fantastic on this game. Probably the best search and destroy I've ever played, because this game is far more tactical than any Call of Duty we've ever seen besides Call of Duty Ghosts, because I've been saying that this game is basically Call of Duty Ghosts, but way better. It is a way better version of Call of Duty Ghosts. More polished, better graphics, better customization, all that good stuff. It is improved on the leading mechanics and shooting mechanics, and it has a very similar time to kill the Call of Duty Ghosts. This is basically a good Call of Duty Ghosts. That's what this Modern Warfare game really is. Stop fooling yourself. That's 110% what it is. But Search and Destroy is amazing. I love Search and Destroy. I was never really that big into Search, just because, like Black Ops 4 is not very tactical, so only having one life is pretty stupid in that game. But, this game is very tactical, so Search and Destroy is fantastic. TDM is always a good time. It's fantastic. I think in TDM, the spawns are the best. Obviously, in Search, spawns don't really matter because you only have one life. But in TDM, the spawns are great. I really like the spawns in TDM because, hey, you spawn quick into the action. You get to kill a lot more people. It's more fast-paced than, say, Dom or anything like that. So I really enjoy TDM. You can't really go wrong with it. Free-for-all, same. It's great. Same as TDM pretty much. And then you have headquarters, which is alright. I'm kind of indifferent about it. I like when you capture the headquarters and you only have one life. I think that's interesting. I really like that. But it's okay. Not really the biggest fan of it. People just seem to not play the objective and just go killing each other. So it's okay. I don't really have an opinion on headquarters. But Domination is where I have the most opinions. I'm a big Domination player. I've been playing Domination since Call of Duty 4. And this game, by far, has the worst Domination I've ever played. Domination in this game is awful. And it is in part 150% to the awful spawns. The spawns in this game are by far the worst spawns in Call of Duty history. They're fucking terrible. They're awful. Just absolute shitfest of how bad these spawns are. And I don't feel bad for ripping this game a new asshole on it. Here's what happens. There's only one gigantic long round, which I think is a big, big fucking issue. I think they should revert that back to the 100 per round. I think that's a lot better because it switches spawns and it allows players to get the better spawn. Because I don't care what Call of Duty says. Usually in their maps, there's one spawn that's much better than the other spawn. And if you spawn, for example, on Piccadilly, C flag is much worse than A flag. Maybe I have them mixed up. But the flag in the back where next to the scaffolding is a terrible spawn. That is the worst spawn in the game. You will always die if you spawn on that side. But if you spawn on the other side, not next to the scaffolding, where you're closer to the buses, which is the best position to hold out, at least in my opinion, that is the best spot to be at, because you will be racking up your fucking kills. I think that's awesome. And another problem with Domination is the campers, because the maps are massive. So there's a bunch of campers with shotguns and people who just lay down, and it's very hard to see people when they lay down, just as in Battlefield 5. But it's a big issue. Like, you can never see people if they're laying down. It's really, really hard to see them. So Domination is shit. I'm sorry. Steer clear of Dom until they fix it and switch back to switching spawns and, make the spawns a lot better. But yeah, Domination is absolute dog shit. And here are the two new game modes. Ground War and, what's the other one? The 2v2, the versus or whatever. I love the 2v2. The 2v2, in my opinion, is the best part of Modern Warfare. It is awesome. It is a lot of fun, especially if you play with a buddy. It's probably not fun if you play on your own, but if you play with a buddy, 2v2 is a great time. I love the 2v2 mode, and I find myself playing it the actual most. 2v2 is fantastic. I loved it. I really do. I think it's great. It's a lot of fun. It's very competitive. And especially when you play against an evenly matched team or a better team, it's pretty intense. It is very intense. You get some cool firefights. You'll do some cool tactics. And that's where this game shines. The tactical aspect of this game is where it shines. It is not like your average Call of Duty. And it should pander, in my opinion, more to tactical game modes. Because that's what you should be playing throughout this season. Like 2v2, Search and Destroy, those are the things that shine, whereas the more traditional game modes aren't very good in this game. Like Domination is shit, TDM is good, but it's TDM, How long can you really play that for? Headquarters is meh. Like, the base game modes are alright, but the tactical game modes are fantastic. And then we go to Ground War, which in my opinion is fucking awful. It only rewards two styles of gameplay: camping with a sniper or rushing with a close quarter weapon. That's how it is. That's really what it is. It's not like Battlefield. Call of Duty has never been good at copying the Battlefield formula. Like in COD 3, fucking shit. Everyone hated COD 3 when it came out. COD 3 was one of the worst CODs I've ever played. And I've played every single Call of Duty since Finest Hour. And COD 3 is the worst one. It was absolute dog shit just because it felt like bootleg Battlefield. Just like this feels like bootleg Battlefield because people are just camping buildings, and in Battlefield, if you camp in a building, best believe I'm blowing that fucking building to smithereens, and there's nothing you could do about it. Then you can't camp in there, boom, get 3 or 4 kills, easy. This game, somebody can camp a building, you're gonna run in there, get flashed, claymore, or die. Run outside, get sniped. The tanks are okay, I don't give a fuck about them. But Ground War is dog shit. It's just dog shit. You're running around trying to look for people, and another, I don't know. It's just dog shit. I hate Ground War. All in all, I give this game a 6 out of 10. it can be much, much better. The tactical core gameplay is great. The shooting mechanics, the class customization, the perks, the weapons, the sounds, the atmosphere is all fantastic. The graphics, all of your core things are great, but it's being held back by the player base, which is really fucking annoying. Campers, people laying down, claymore spam, annoying as shit. Horrible maps, god-awful spawns. This game is just very, very average, and I think me, like most of the Call of Duty community, is really just forcing yourself to say, wow, I love this game, but I don't know how much longer I could really lie to myself. This game is just okay. That's really what it is at this point. I do believe that it's going to get better. The game also has only been out for 3 days, so, things might change, but right now, the game is very, very average, and I am on the verge of disappointment. But let me know what you guys think about MW in the comment section below. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Are you finding the same issues I'm having with the game, or do you think I'm an idiot? But with that all being said, thank you all for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. And this is your boy Cameron. I am out.